Hey there, Special Olympics candidate. Coach Steve here. Hope you've had a great week and are enjoying what is left of our summer and are ready for another Olympic themed workout, which is week 23. We're going to be using our skills and sport movements from summer games to cross train and add a little bit of excitement to our winter games training as we're more than halfway there. So I hope that everything is going well with your training and you're starting to see your performance improve in every aspect of not only your sport, but also life. I hope you're feeling stronger in everything that you do. So we are going to have, I'm going to have a little bit of a challenge in one of the exercises that we've built into the workout this week, and that's the long jump. So if at the point in the workout that we're going to do the long jump, you would like to move outside to a safe environment where the ground is nice and stable and flat and you can jump, then I strongly encourage you to do that. Or perhaps maybe you're in your living room and you've got a lot more ceiling space than I do, but I'm going to execute to the best of my ability the launch and landing of the movement so that you're getting the best training and example to follow. And I'm going to work with what I can here. So that being taken care of, we're going to need our sliders and our water and a towel. So I hope you have all those things ready and are ready to get moving. And we're going to start with our warm-up. So we've got our forward and backwards lunge, which you all know at this point looks a lot like this, where we're reaching forward and overhead and then stepping back and at the ground, and our eyes are going to follow our hands wherever we go. All right, so here we go. Stepping forward, reaching up. That's one, and back. Great. And stepping forward and stepping back. That's two. And three. And last one. And four. Great. Switch it up and go to the other side. And that's one. This really is one of my favorite motions. I hope that you are able to incorporate this as a part of your warm-up every day. Excellent. As that gets a good stretch through the anterior chain, outstanding stretch through the posterior chain. All right. Now, today, with our lateral lunge, we're going to actually step left, but our hands at shoulder height are going to go right. Okay, so that's a step left and a reach and rotation to the right. All right, so here we go. And that's one and two, three, and four. Great. Shake. Let's take it to the other side. Hands at shoulder height and a step and reach. That's one and two and three and four. Great. Shake. And next is our rotation or our transverse. Now, normally when we do this, we take that left foot and we left rotate. This time what we're going to do is mix it up a little. We're going to take that left foot and we're going to step around the corner to the right. So when we do that, we want to have a nice athletic ready position with this opposite leg. So our knee, ankle, hip are all bent as we step around. And we're going to rotate that same way with our hands. And you should feel that load up that right hip if you're stepping that side. All right, so hands at shoulder height, stepping around. That's one and two, three, and four. Great, taking it to the other side. And one, two, three, and four. Great. Shaking that out. All right. Now we're going to go with a staggered squat, which is going to put a little bit more emphasis and flexibility, power, strength, all of those things is going to put the focus on that back leg. So as we go through this, we're going to sit down. As you can see that, putting all that weight on that back leg. My arms right in front to keep my head and shoulders back. And I'm going to pop up onto my toes. And we're going to do that 4 times. So here we go, dropping down and up. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great. Switching sides. And dropping down and up. 1, 2. Remember, we're sitting on that back leg. 3, 4, and 5. Great. Shake, 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 everybody. And now we're going to get a little bit of a running on the spot for 30 seconds. The arms moving opposite the knees. And if you like, you can move forward, backward, go forward, make a little circle. If we do that, we got to go the other way though. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Shake that out. If you'd like, grab a drink. Okay. Now that we've got ourselves ready, we've got our first movement. There's a little bit of limitation for me. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be combining 2 of the volleyball skills that we've been working on over the last few weeks. So what that is we've got our, if you remember last week, if you were with us, we had that side step and block. And the week before, we had a situation where we were at the net, but we were peeling back to bump. So that peel, what we do is we little hip twist, crossover step, step out, and back to bump. So what it's going to look like this week is we've got our side step, our block, our hip twist, step over, and square up. Okay? So if you are ready, we've got 5 of these. So we're going to go one way for the first set. We come back around, we'll go the other way. So take your time, build up the speed as we go. So we're in our athletic ready position, hands up. We got a side step, block, hip twist, crossover, and square up. Great. Then we come back up and a little faster. Okay. All those movements that we've been building off of. Step, jump, hip twist, crossover, down. That's 3. There we go. 4. Last one. Low. And 5. Great. So as you do this throughout the course of the week, you can speed that up as you see fit, and you begin to build that familiarity with the pattern, okay? Now, the next is a challenge for me. As I mentioned, we've got the long jump. So what we're gonna be doing is you're gonna get down and load, and I know that we've executed this as a part of the fitness testing. So we're gonna get down low, and we're gonna be exploding up, and those arms are gonna propel us forward as far as we can go. Now I'm going to do the best I can to stay in frame, and I'm down low and explode up and land. So again, as I go forward, I'm going to be really exploding and landing. And again, my apologies for the limitations. in my ceiling, but we're gonna throw those arms up. And maybe if I shorten my arms and just use my elbows, and and you can see that I'm really looking to extend and drive my hips forward as I get into that launch. All right, so we've got 8 of these. If you're ready, you're gonna drop down, load and explode, and land. And step back. And again, that's 2, 3, 4. Again, you want to be going nice and high. 5, 6, 7, and last one, and 8. Great work, everybody. I'm gonna have another drink. As even though I was limited in my space, that loading and exploding and landing and controlling are tough things to handle. So now we're going to get to our swim exercise, and I'm going to demonstrate forward here, and then I'm going to move to the side as just make certain that you've got the right view. So we're going to have our arms out. Sorry, yes. Let me move sideways here, just a smidge. Okay, so what we're going to do is a little butterfly motion. So our hands are right in front, we're lifting them up, we're going to bring them through, we're going to reach up and over and out in front and down and up and bring them through and down and over. Okay, so last week we did the breaststroke where the motion was here. This time we're coming the opposite position. All right, so for you multi-sport athletes, those swimmers out there, this should be relatively easy. Okay, so going to be down, engaging our back, and we've got 10. So here we go. We're up, back, over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That one is a real challenge for me. And I think butterfly is the toughest stroke in the swimming world. You may disagree, but that's a really, really tough stroke. All right, so we're now going to use our sliders, and we're going to do a little thing. It's going to engage our lats and our lateral core. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to take these sliders, we're going to push them out and go down, out, flat, and then engage and pull up. All right, so we've got 10. And here we go. Driving down, nice long arm, pulling up, trying to be as long as you can. If you like, you can have your feet staggered if you don't want to have them one on top of the other. And we're just reaching down and pulling up. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Last one, best one, and 10. Great work. All right, so we're actually only going to perform that on one side. We're going to get the other side on the way back around. So next, so let's remember which side we did there, left or right. I went left. Next, we're going to work with a star to airplane. So if you remember, we've done our star exercise where we drop in. We've got that athletic ready position, ankle, knee, hip, slightly bent, and we go out into a star. And then last week, we also did the airplane. So what we're going to do is we're going to combine those two. Gymnasts, fabulous, figure skaters, I'm sure you're very good at this as well. So we're going to be on that one leg. We've got 5. So here we go. Reaching out in our star, and then into our airplane, and holding, that's 1, coming back. And then we're going to go out and back and airplane. That's 2. Ooh, and all the way back. And here we go. And star. And back to airplane. That's 3. And out. And let's do one more. Star. Back to airplane. And done. Great. All right, so working consistently for me on that left side as we roll through this. Next, we're going to move on, and we've got our towel and our paddling motion. So the way this is going to look, we're going to be in a nice long position. We've got that tension on the towel, and we're going to have that nice resistance, and I'm going to use my down hand to pull my top hand, and then we're going to come up and over, and we're going to drive down onto the other side, and we're driving back and pulling. And the more you are going to get out of this workout is through resisting. So if I can resist that forward hand, that's really engaging both sides of my back as I drive through, as well as my core. So let's go. We got 10 on each side. Here we go. Down. And that's 1. And 2. Again, really working to pull. 3. And 4. And 5. 6. 7, proud chest. 8. 9. And 10. Great stuff. My shoulders are on fire. I am really excited about that exercise for you all, and hope you felt that as well. So let's have a drink. We've got our rest. We're going to come back around to the other side, repeating those movements to the opposite direction. Okay, so that first drill that we did was our fast feet. So that was where we were in our athletic ready position. We had our shuffle to our block, our hip twist, crossover, square up for the bump. Okay, so again, one more time. I got my shuffle, block, hip twist, crossover, and pivot to square up. Okay, so we've got 5 of those. At your tempo, I'm going to speak it out. You can talk it out with me if you like. So we've got shuffle, block, twist, crossover, bump. Okay, that's 1. Here we go, speed it up. That's 2. 3. Shuffle, block, twist, crossover, square. Last one. Great. A lot of squatting, and the digging aspect, and the jumping, the landing, just fabulous motion. Great for you speed skaters. And let's shake that out. Now, gonna go with our long jump. I'm gonna take a different approach to the long jump this time. See if I can get a little more distance this way. So we're gonna drop down and everything explodes up, land, and walk back. We've got 8. Here we go. That's 1. That's 2. 3. Trying to stop my forward momentum. 4. 5. Remember, we want to squeeze and extend through those hips. 6. Use those arms to explode. 7. Last time. Great. And 8. You can shake that out. Let's grab your towels. And we have our butterfly exercise again. So we're going to get down. Our arms are out, lifting off the ground, pulling back, squeezing up, and wrapping around and over in front. Okay, 10 of these. Here we go. I'm up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. And on to our sliders. So we've got our slider, and if you remember, we did one side last time. We got the other side this time. So we're going to slide that out. And just going to draw it in and come up to a nice little side seat sitting position. Okay, so we're down, nice and level, and back. That's 2, up, and out. 3, our shoulders are stacked. 4, 5, just feel that engage. Lats, lateral obliques. 7, the more you put into the ground in terms of pushing as you come in, the more that's going to engage through those lats, going to keep that shoulder back. And 2 more. Out. 1. And 2. Great work. Okay, getting up. And have another drink if you'd like to join me. And we now have our right side with the star to airplane pose. So if you remember, we're here. We got our athletic ready position, ankle, knee, hip all slightly bent. And we're gonna tilt to the side. And we're gonna come back down and go into our airplane pose. So we've got that 5 times. Here we go. So I'm loaded. Engaging that hip, reaching out, star to airplane. That's 1. Star, to airplane. And I control. And 3, coming back and up, star, and airplane. Great stuff, everybody. Last one, here we go. Star, best one, and airplane. Shoulders back, squeezing down. Great stuff. All right, we now need our towels, as we've got our kayaking again. So again, I'm gonna have my towel, knees slightly bent, proud chest. And again, I'm pulling with one side, I'm resisting with the other as I go down and around. Okay, so 10, here we go. 2, and lean back a little bit more if you like. 3, 4, proud chest, shoulders back. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Outstanding work. And that is a wrap for the workout portion. Let's get ourselves ready for cool down. And again, there's water handy and you feel the need. Grab a drink. And let's get to our cool down. So we're going to go with our forward and backward step. A little slower, we're only going to execute 3 this time. And having already performed it once and a lot of other exercises in between, we should notice that we're a little more stable and in control of this motion, which is going to allow us to really relax into the mobility portion and the stretch. So stepping out, reaching up and back, great, and down. And if you like, you get a little more hamstring and calf, you can point that toe to your nose. That's 1. And we're up and back. And down. Heel. 1 more. And down. 3. Excellent. Okay, here we go. Other side. Stepping out. And reaching back. Nice stretch. And rolling up onto the heel, pointing that toe. That's 1. And stepping back. 2. Last one. Eyes following hands, looking back as far as you can. And down. And again, eyes looking, following hands. Great. Stretch that. A little shake. Our lateral steps, we're going to go the lateral lunge. Arm's going to reach and touch outside. And we're going to sit and reach to the sky. Okay, here we go. Step. Feel that through your groin, through your back and hip. It's 2. Last one. Step. Great. Now let's take it and go to the other side. So we've got our step, our reach, and then our arm extending back. That's 1. Step, reach, and back. 2, Last one. Great. And a little shake, shake, shake again. Let's take it down to the ground now. And let's go with a little cat and cow pose. So that is where our hands are under our shoulders, our knees are under our hips, and we're gonna drop everything, squeeze our shoulder blades, drop everything to the floor, and then we're gonna round and push everything away from the floor. And slowly dropping down again. Pushing into the ground and driving away. Rounding as much as you can. And one more time down. And up again. Great. And let's now get into our 90-90 stretch for a little glute work here. So if you recall, we've got a 90-degree stretch, 90-degree position, 90 degrees and 90 degrees. And then we're just going to bring the center of our chest, our sternum, down to our knee. And we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Opposite side. Again, got that position, 90, 90, 90, and center of chest. And I'm going to drop down. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Now over into a child's pose to wrap all this up. And those hands are going to be out in front. The knees a little. Sag back. And as you do that, you feel your lower back and groin stretch and lats lengthen. You can walk those hands out a little bit further and then relax again. And 3, 2, 1. Great stuff, everyone. So I really do hope that you enjoyed our walk through the Summer Olympics with some of the skills that we've been using over the last several weeks and are ready to jump right back at it next week, and which is really crazy. We're really getting close to the games, and I hope that you're as excited as I am, and we're just going to keep building on our strengths to improve our balance, our agility, our endurance, and just overall execution of what it is that we're doing. So until next time, I really do appreciate you coming along for the journey with me. Take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and keep sweating. Bye, everybody.